Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
You've got to be more careful around Butler. I mean, he's terrific at bouncing over the opposition and taking the ball away.
Garnett wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And they double up Garnett. Here's Jokic. Connects on the foul line jumper.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got 6.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Jackson in the corner. Over White. Jackson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Suggs. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Here's Garnett. Outside White. And it's Jokic in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. They get it again. Garnett. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Outside Jackson. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Miller. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Garnett. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. On the high post. And that one is good from Suggs. Miller, that's for 2. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. And don't go away. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Shot clock at 5. Austin needs to get off a shot. And it's the Bucks on the break. Prince wide open. On the 3 off target. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
And the turnover again by Boston. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Prince. Now, here's Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Celtics trailed by 3. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hartenstein. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bucks with possession here. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Anthony. Back to Craig. Mobley a screen. Craig can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Craig. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Inside, here's Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Garnett. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Mobley wide open. And the Bucks miss again. Celtics trailed by 3. Left side, Miller. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
White looking around. Over to the left wing. Jokic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Miller outside. Down low. Garnett. A power play by KG.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to White. And here's Jokic. Garnett rattles the rim.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Back to Jackson. And rebounded by Connect.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
To the paint. Stolen. Mobley right side. Butler on the wing. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
Outside, White. To the middle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mobley.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Mobley looking it over. Pass to Butler. Prince outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Suggs. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. Prince, right side. Fires the three. Kuzma pulls it in.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Pass to Hauser. Lock at 6. Now Pritchard. Defended by Prince. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Bucks trailed by 5. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Pass to Shireman. Jacks up a 3. Good D by Mobley.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
43 seconds left to play in the third. That puts them in the lead. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This ball movement by Boston. Inside. Pass to Shireman. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And that time, also a missed shot.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Shireman. And stolen by Portis. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13 to Boston. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Suggs. Pass to Prince. For 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
To the inside. Suggs with the steal. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bucks leading by 8. Outside Butler. Prince outside. Down low. Here's Mobley. Shot by Prince.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to White. And White with the stuff.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Prince's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
To the middle. Here's Garnett. Good D by Mobley. And here's Prince outside. They get it back. Six on the shot clock. Portis can't get it to go. Celtics trailed by 9. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Jokic. 16 feet away. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area. Butler up top.
Prince looking around. Now Mobley. Garnett outside. Here's White. Miller up on top. Now Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. A slam by Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Launches it. Not that time. It won't go. Celtics trailed by 5. Here's White. For 3. Trained from outside.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Now Suns. Prince outside.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now connect. Jokic inside. Now Garnett. That does not go. Portis. The 3 goes down.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
It's White on the wing.
Oh, man.
Oh, the dunk.
And Jokic, a real natural leader. He's got great gifts, and he's always ready and willing to deliver when his teammates need a big bucket.
And that's an intentional foul. Mobley fires. Oh, falling away.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White outside. Now Garnett. Garnett getting it done down there.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's White. Releases. Butler with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 8 seconds left for the fourth. What's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done.